Hello and welcome to episode 2. This is the first episode. I've done a bit of resource gathering with my Fortune 2 pickaxe. Managed to find myself another fortress, not that chest. Managed to find myself another fortress, got some blaze rods there. And I found some soul sand that allowed me to replace my ladder with a nice little water elevator. I've also tidied up these little tunnels a little bit, they look much better now. And I'm just slightly better geared off, really. I've got some better armour, I've got some more stuff, and it's all looking good. Lots of wood there as well. So, plan today is to deal with the villagers, employ them down in my base. I'm going to create a little trading hall down below, underground there, and start building out my base a little bit more as well while I'm at it. So, first off, I'm going to go and put some villagers in a hole in the ground to make sure that they don't die before I can use them. Now that they're all safe, I can build without worrying that the villagers will all be dead before I can get to them. Next is to start working on the underground portion of my base. So, I'm going to get my pickaxe, which I already have actually, and some music, and get digging. Right, I've cleared out the space. The space is a bit larger than I anticipated, but that's okay. Good to have lots of space. It looks a little bit better at the moment, but I've put the framework of the walls in place. I did the ceiling while I was up there, because putting in a ceiling once it's all cleared out is a bit of a pain. But I'm going to get to work on making these walls look a bit nicer and getting the lighting sorted out. Right, so this room is looking much better now. I've finished putting all the walls in place. These bits are looking a little bit empty and a bit boring, but yeah, we'll come back to that later. It's fine. So, next up is digging out the space for the villager trading hall. So I think it's going to go in this direction because that means it'll be off to the side of my base. That's the back, that's the front, so that'll be off to the side. And then I can put the villager breeding thing up on the surface, I think. I don't know. I'll come up with it as I go along. Right then. So, I've cleared out a space down here. Nice little space. I was originally planning on putting the villagers along this wall here. But actually, I think I've decided I'm going to put them against the back wall here. Makes more sense. Walk in, they're right in front of you. That's good. So, I've built the villager trading station in my redstone world. So, we're going to jump over there. And here we are. I've included all sorts of things in this design. So we've got baby villager sorting right here, automatic villager, the zombification, cart recycling, safe villager holes, villager flushing, potentially for reconversion, or in this particular case, they just fall into the lava. And we've got some fun sound effects as well when there's actually villagers in the machine. So I'm just going to give you a little demonstration. If I get a villager egg, here we go. Stick a baby villager in there. He will flush down there, hopefully. Once he grows up, he'll grow through there. I'm not going to wait for him to grow up through that. There we go. Villager. There we go. A nice little ding to show that there's a villager ready to go. Lovely. So we come in here. We've got 3 buttons I've set up here. We've got the villager request button. Brings in a new villager. Just listen out for all the sounds happening. There we go. It's being killed by the zombie. There we go. Here it comes. It's ready. We need to open up our little hatch. Lovely. So that zombie villager will come along here and fall down there, and then all we need to do is give him a golden apple. Here he comes. Let's give him a golden apple when he arrives. A bit slow, but not too bad. Give him a golden apple, and boom, there we go. He's being healed. Fantastic. Lovely. And it all works. And it all works very nicely. I've tested this way too much to make sure it all works, but it does all work. So the most difficult things we're going to have to worry about at the moment is part of this does require some slime blocks, some slime blocks, that sort of thing. And then there's also going to need quite a bit of redstone, but I think I've got quite a lot of redstone, so I don't think that's a problem. So I need to clear out some space and start getting this built in my survival world. Okay then, village trading station is looking pretty good now. I've done some of the redstone so far. I think I'd like to get a few more resources before doing all the complicated stuff that I planned in design, like the sound effects, flushing system, and some of the error prevention, as I'd kind of like to get this thing up and running to get some enchanted books pretty soon. So if we go around the back here, you can see that actually, with all the basics in place, it's not too complicated really. You've got a hopper clock here, villager comes down here, and the zombie there. Nothing too complicated. So, all that I need to do is actually get a zombie in here, some potions of weakness in this dispenser, and some villagers coming through the system. So the next thing I'm going to do is build an automatic village breeder on the surface so we can start getting some villagers through. Right then, villager breeder is built. Got a little farm here for the farmer villager to go into. Got a little breeder over here, ready to go. Using the fixes by Zinji. I've just found the video on YouTube and thought, oh, that's perfect. Hopefully that works. So, I've got the little road here. I say road, rail here for the villagers to come along. Now I've got the slightly difficult and potentially awkward bit of getting the villagers over to the villager breeder. But hopefully this rail should be fine. As long as nothing gets in the way. It's not perfect rail, but it'll do. So, I need to get some minecarts and get these villagers moving. There he goes, first villager on his way. Just need to get him inside the farm. Come on, get in there. Right, he's inside. Now we need to get some glass, cover him up, make sure he's all safe. Right then, the glass is in. The moment is here to release this villager. And hopefully he's going to start farming. Hopefully. There we go, he's farming some potatoes. Fantastic. Right. Now we just need to get the villagers into the breeder itself, and then we'll start hopefully getting some baby ones. Okay, villagers are in. I don't know if they're breeding yet, but they're certainly in place. Guess we'll have to wait and see if anything comes out of it. That villager seems to be just standing around doing absolutely nothing. But hopefully, before long, we'll get some baby villagers down into our little villager training station down below. Going to keep an eye on these guys for a little bit, make sure they are actually breeding. But we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right then, villager breeder has been working. If I come back here, we've got some villagers, and we've got like some baby villagers in here as well. So it's all working. It's all working nicely. I've got a zombie in here as well. So now is the time. I don't have any potions of weakness, but that's fine. We can deal with that later. Now is the time to give this our first test. I'm going to pull this lever, so hopefully the zombie villager will go in there. Push this button. Here he comes. He's being attacked by the zombie with a diamond sword. Sounds like he's taking a little while to die. Sounds like he died. Sounds like he suffocated, which he might have done. That might have been really dumb. I think I might have accidentally suffocated that zombie. Rather than, yeah. Okay, let's try that again. I'll wait for a villager to grow up, and then we'll try that again. Attempt number 2. Right then, so we've got a replacement villager now. We've been waiting a little while, but I think it's time to give this another go. I'm going to come down here, hit this button. There we go. The villager's being killed by the zombie, been converted. Lovely, fantastic. For some reason, he's got armor on now, but that's fine. I'm sure that's not a problem. Just have to wait. That actually was a lot quicker than I anticipated it being. So, can adjust this a little bit. Did I... Oh God, I'm all over the place. Did I open this up? I did. Fantastic. There he is. He can't move because he's a scrub lord. And because I've planned for this by putting in these trapdoors. Fantastic. Now we just need to convert the dude. And then we can get our first little trader going. Fantastic. I have loads of other junk, but I don't have brown mushrooms. Oh, I'm going to have to go and get some. Fortunately, it seems like there's a bunch of big brown mushrooms in the little forest I was clearing out. But that's even more weird that I don't have any. I must have cut down a couple of big mushrooms, but anyway. Oh, skeleton. Right, come here. Ow. Alright, I'm on fire. It's good. That guy had an enchanted bow. That's rude. Right, let's go get these mushrooms. Well, I didn't really think about that. The zombie villager despawned before I could come back with the potion and the golden apples. Oh well, I'll stick these potions that I made in here. Quite as expensive as I thought. The golden apples are the expensive bit, considering they require 9 gold bars per apple, which is really expensive. But now I have to wait for another villager to come out of the system before we can test this properly. For the last time, hopefully. We've got another villager in the system. So we're going to hit the button. And nothing happened? Why did nothing happen? Oh, some cactus. Fantastic. We've got some cactus in the system. And we're also missing a minecart? Okay. We've got some cactus in the system. I guess this little cactus here is acting as a cactus farm for some reason, I suppose. But anyway, that's something to be aware of in the future. Try this button again. Here we go. I heard some pistons going. I hear a villager dying. I need to hit the lever. Hopefully. We should hear it come through. I heard the bottle smash. Here we come. Here we go. Here it comes. It's going to come down the thing any moment now. We're going to see the zombie villager legs. Any moment now. Any moment now. Come on. What's he doing? Is he stuck? He's a zombie, so he should be falling. He should not be sitting in the water. Sounds like he's stuck. Oh, he's sitting on that. He's just sitting on that. Okay, I need to adjust that slightly. But what I'll do for now is I think I need to put that down a little bit just there. What I will do is I'm going to put him in this one for now instead. And he should be fine. He should make it into there without standing on the... There he is. Oh, he's trying to jump out. Here we go. He's in there. Have a golden apple. Why wasn't he eat the golden apple? He's not been weaknessed. Has he not been weaknessed? Oh, I must have just missed. Okay, I need to adjust that as well. I copied the design perfectly on that. But I guess I must have just missed. There we go. God, that's loud. Woo. Right, now we just have to wait for him to be cured, I guess. There we go. He's been cured. Look at him go. He's just standing there. Stick the lectern in front of him. And he's cured. And he can now sell me stuff. Although he hasn't got anything good there. But we can just remove that. Put that back down again. Frostwalker, that's boring. I mean, his prices could be better, and that's kind of part of the flushing system that I had planned, was to have it be a recycler as well, so I could recycle the villager if I wanted to. But this is good. This is a good start. Can start doing some villager trading, hopefully. I mean, look at that, though. Look, it goes from 12 emeralds to 1 emerald and a book for Depth Strider. So it could still be pretty good, potentially if I get like mending or something. But I think what I need to do is I need to spend a little bit more time on this, get some more villagers in here ready to do some trading. So I think I just heard a villager almost die. I think. Oh, we got another one in there. Fantastic. Might as well bring him in as well. Bring him in. I'm going to get out that potion of weakness and do it manually because I'm not 100% sure it's going to work. And potions of weakness are not cheap enough for me to just waste at the moment. So, at the moment, I'm still trying to get this guy to give me some good. Let's have a look. Anything good? Thorns, that's boring. But 1 emerald for that would have been pretty good. Curse of Binding, not bad. More exciting though. Fire Aspect, boring. He's going to have to do this for a little while. Here he is. He's our new villager. Going to throw our weakness potion on there. And give him a golden apple. That's very loud. Right. I'm going to spend a bit of time getting these guys going. And then, next episode, we can start work on some other things. I'm trying to think what we can start working on. Got loads of things. I've got a little project board upstairs of things that I would like to work on at some point, maybe in the future. But we'll see. Not all of them I'm going to do. But it's something, if I need something to do, I've got this wall of things to work on. Like, oh, I need to sort out my storage. That's a really good first thing to sort out and start on next time. Maybe an iron farm, mob farm, that sort of thing. But thanks for sticking around, and I'll see you next time. Bye!